Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys don't mind, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Now, I actually want to get into this just because I want to show some more information about, Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson, who came out and said that he never asked anybody for any money. But this video right here is just one of the instances where he asked people for money other than the FDMG school. He's in this video asking about the asking for money for the Shockumentary. Of course, this is around 2018, 2019. Then he came back in 2023 and asked for money again, which I provide video evidence in. I couldn't get all these videos because there's so many videos that he's asked for money in all these for these Shockumentary. We're talking about dating back to 2018, 2019, and of course 2023. Now, I actually wanted to say this before I get into the video. Umar Johnson, while he has played a lot of people, while he has gotten over a lot of people, Umar Johnson has actually proven himself to be one of the biggest scammers. And I say that because of this. Earlier, he just did an interview recently with this guy called Father David or whatever his name is. I haven't been able to watch the interview or anything. I watched clips of it. However, Umar Johnson stated in that interview that in 2025 of March, that the city of Wilmington, Delaware reached out to him. Now, I want to go over here to this. Now, as I get over here to this information right here, I just want you guys to point out this right quick before we get into the purpose of this video. The FDMG RBG Leadership Academy, which is owned by this scammer, Umar Johnson. This is page 11 of 29, and it goes to the balance sheet. Now, if you see this right here, now he was saying in March that they reached out to him, and he didn't pay. He was trying to set up an arrangement. Then it got to the point where he had the auction. So he started panicking and, said that he had to ask for money. But if you look at the balance sheet here and at the end of 2024 going into 2025, remember they reached out in March. He had almost $200,000 on a balance sheet with cash, $56,000, and $141,000 in savings and temporary investments. Temporary investments, I think that includes everything that's either 6 months to 12 months, which means that money is going to be loosened up real soon, especially if it's 6 months. So Umar Johnson did state that he had to pay $30,000 in water, sewage. Okay, minus that $30,000, you're still sitting on $26,000 in cash. Plus the savings or temporary cash investment, you have plenty of money that you could have paid that you'd even have to come out and ask your audience for. What I think is Umar Johnson is finagling the money, and the money is mixed up because according to this tax paperwork, going into 2025, he had almost $200,000 in temporary investments, savings, or cash on hand. And I just wanted to state that, just further evidence that Umar Johnson is a fraud, that he's not trying to build this school or anything like that, that this money is just going into his pocket. And why would you have $56,000 at the end of the year in cash money? But with all that being said, let's get into the video. And I just want to say this one more time that I couldn't include all the times he asked for money for the Shockumentary, but I do know that he collected $10,000 the second time in 2023. I don't know how much he collected in the 2018, 2019 week because I didn't even know about the Shockumentary being collected. I thought it was just one time he did it. But apparently he did it 2 or 3 times. I only found 2 times, but apparently somebody told me that he did it 3 times. With all that being said, let's get into the video.
I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life.
Brother Charles Patterson, $100 for the Shockumentary. Thank you, Brother Charles Patterson. Elijah Graves, $10. Brother Austin, $25. This documentary is unlike the other documentaries where they want to interview experts. We are not interviewing experts for the Shockumentary. We are interviewing people who went through the trauma. We are interviewing Black mothers who went through the trauma of fighting for their children. We are interviewing Black fathers who went through the trauma of fighting. We're interviewing teachers who was in the schools who saw our kids get mistreated. All the other documentaries you see, they want to talk to the quote unquote experts. Every documentary you saw was an expert documentary. This is not an expert documentary. We are coming to your house. We are coming into the projects. We are coming into the ghetto, and we want the real story straight from your mouth on film. We want your blood, your sweat, your pain, your tears. This is the real deal. Cash App, J.S. Mitchell, $10. Lord have mercy. Sister J donated $500 to the Shockumentary, brothers and sisters. We have our first elite level We have our first elite level Shockumentary sponsor, Sister J. We have our first elite level Shockumentary sponsor, 500. Sister Tamar, $500 Shockumentary sponsor. Thank you, Sister. Brother Paul, $10. No question from Brother Paul. Thank you, Brother Paul. Sister Shay or Brother Shay, thank you for what you do. $10. Thank you, Brother Shay or Sister Shay. Silk sent me $1. Thank you, Silk, for your $1. Every penny counts. Tone sent me $10 for supplies. Thank you, Brother Tone, for your $10 to the Shockumentary. Brother Michael, $10. Keep strong, brother. Thank you, Brother Michael. Thank you. Brother Phil, $10 for what happened between you and your child. Brother Phil said, I'm sending you $10 for what happened between you and your child's mother. What? Brother Timothy, $25. Thank you, Brother Timothy. No question. Sister Denise, $15. No, $150. Thank you, Sister Denise. You are now an official sponsor of the Shockumentary, sister. You will be invited to the private screening. We're going to have food for y'all, caviar, something to drink. I'm telling you, the premiere screening for sponsors only of the Shockumentary going to be off the hook.
Indeed. We filming for the Shockumentary today. I'm up early because our first interview was 8 o'clock in Camden, New Jersey. And then I have to film a very talented sister in Philadelphia, okay, around noontime. We're going to film her. She's going to sing a cappella representing Philadelphia. She's going to lay down that a cappella track for the Shockumentary. Beautiful Sunday. About to get ready to go take the Shockumentary. Magical Mommy. I love you, Magical Mommy. Donate to the school. Cash.me/$FDMG school. Cash.me/$FDMG school. If you want to donate to the Shockumentary, cash.me/$Dr. Umar Johnson. Cash.me/$. Gonna get me some orange juice. Get ready to start filming the Shockumentary, baby. It's all about the Shockumentary. Okay, we blessed today. We blessed today. We blessed today. Got my OB divination shells. We having a blessed day today to the ancestors. Ashe. Ashe, Yeshua, Yaifa. We having a blessed day today to the ancestors. What the ancestors say? Ancestors say, yes, we having a blessed day. They go 1 up, 2 up, 2 down. Yes, we're going to have a blessed day today with the Shockumentary. Look at that. We're going to have a blessed day today with the Shockumentary. We're going to have a blessed day today with the Shockumentary. Ashe, Ashe. Do I got to worry about any haters today? Am I going to be clear to haters today, ancestors? Am I clear to haters today? Ashe. Woo! I'm clear to haters today. Look at that. Perfect 4. Perfect 4. Look at that, y'all.